name is Sandy. I'm the Principal Consultant of Verity Consulting. In the next couple of minutes, I'll be sharing with you some ideas and thoughts on how to lead in times of crisis. Over the last couple of weeks and months, we've been receiving a lot of calls and requests from distressed clients on what to do, how to overcome this challenge, and more importantly, what action to take to survive. Are you coping well at the moment as a leader of your firm? Are you reacting to operational turmoil, or are you in the midst of establishing new norms to identify the emerging needs of your clients? Other than focusing on operational efficiency, are there anything else that you are thinking of doing to lead your team through this crisis? Well, today I would like to share 3 essential keys for you when you're leading in the next couple of weeks or even months. Number 1, establish stability and security for your teams. Number 2, show up as a strategic leader. Number 3, think about future opportunities. So, to establish stability and security for your teams, it would be a good start by being open and transparent. Talk about what you are doing. Talk about what you're going to do and how you're going to do it and when you're going to do it. More importantly, people are now operating in this time of information overload. They may be getting a lot of conflicting information, they may be confused, they may have doubts. Give them a direction. People are looking for a leader who is flexible, who is agile, and who is accountable. This is also a good time to establish new norms. If you have done things the old way, the usual way, and things have always worked out for you, and this crisis have all brought it down, then it is time for you to look at new ways, new forms, and new platforms to operate. Number 2, show up as a strategic leader. How do you do that in times of crisis when you are overloaded with all sorts of pressing demands from all directions? How do you act strategically when things are changing so fast, when you're trying to cope as much as you can, personally and professionally? Some of the things that I find it really useful are doing meditation or doing exercises that's going to help you focus your mind to think about what worked, what didn't work, what could work well in the future. You need to quiet down your mind, and so do take about 5 minutes a day and try and find that peace internally so that you can see things from a very different perspective. And who knows, you might even find some opportunities out of that. This is also a good time to look into yourself and reflect what areas of personal development you can cultivate as a leader. A lot of times, a lot of people are looking at ideas and directions or even some sort of vision on how to get everyone through this hard time. And as a leader, you can't do that unless your character is tested, unless you know exactly what is the right thing to do, unless you are in touch with your own feelings. It is very human to feel fear. As leaders, we're human, and therefore it is natural to be fearful. But it is also very important to shift that mindset to some things that you can do now, to some things that are positive, that can be constructive. And so it is extremely important, again, to help yourself to focus, and when you can do that, help your teams to do that focusing exercise. And number 3, think about future opportunities. Focus on the needs of your clients, not just their current needs, but also their future needs. Focus on what is their journey now with their perception of life, of daily activities, of desires, and more importantly, forget about the past. Forget about what worked for you in the past. For those people who are relying on your sales executives and your chief executives to travel, to go to meetings, to attend trade shows, all that has changed and is currently changing really fast. So rethink your sales tasks. See how you could reskill them on using more digital platforms. Imagine the customer journey now. Think about their fears and concerns, think about their emotions, think about their perception. Every single day presents new outcomes, and with these new outcomes, there are new emerging needs. People are still spending, but they will be a lot more discerning. So if you're really serious about being a customer-centric organization, this is the time now to look at all the gaps that you have in your services and your offerings and see how you can fill these gaps. A lot of companies over the last few weeks and months have shown that they've stepped up to support their clients and to support the community or even a country. So you've got to be genuine with this because people can always tell if you're being dishonest. It is time to also move up as a leader, not just to lead people and show direction, but more importantly, manage this crisis with a positive view by identifying opportunities, by telling people or showing people what action to take. So as a leader, those who manage to thrive during this crisis are those who are able to step out of their comfort zone. They are the ones who are able to show empathy, and they're able to boost morale, not just within their own workforce, but also in the community. And you don't need to have all the answers, like I said before, but you will need all the fortitude and courage to drive these opportunities and growth. Well, I hope you find the ideas and thoughts that I've shared with you the last couple of minutes to be helpful. Feel free to reach out if you have any stories or experiences or any questions that you have, and I look forward to stay connected with you.